I can go into any room and speak in front of the public. Like I can conduct any conference meeting, speak in front of 50 to 100 members in the office. I can conduct any webinar and host that as in my profession. So all these things, like speaking in front of thousands of people, is not that is came naturally. It is something which I have gained from past so many years with experience and with practice. So my profession is not something in which I need to speak in every daily basis, but yes, my profession is something where I need to meet with people, with new people, where I need to talk with new people, where I need to conduct meetings on regular basis, where I need to be the host of the meetings on regular basis. So doing all this was not at all confident at the start of my career, or doing all this was not at all confident when I started or when I came into this, but it was something which I gained through experience, and the confidence which I carry right now is something which I have practiced and which I have worked upon for years. This was not something which I had from birth. Like if I talk about my school time, so I was a very shy girl, completely introvert, who do not like to talk to anyone except their two friends. So I was that type of girl, and coming to college, I challenged myself. I challenged to speak to new people. I challenged myself to indulge in new activities. I challenged myself to conduct new activities, to to explore myself, to get to know that what I actually want, what I am actually interested in. So this was something which came through practice and regular dedication and discipline. And if I talk about the confidence which I carry right now, it is something which was not there 5 years ago. It came with practice and with consistency. So today in this video, I'll share you some of the best tips which I have worked upon, through which I have gained so much of experience in the past few years. Now here I would like to add one more point, which is this was not the real me which I was earlier 5 years back. This is not the fake me as well, but it is a habits which I have indulged in from the past few years, which have made this new version of Radhika. So I'm not saying that you need to be fake, and I'm not saying that you need to fake yourself in front of others in order to impress others. I'm just saying that you need to have new habits. You need to indulge yourself in new habits in which will make you better person in the future. So you just need to work upon yourself, not to impress others, but to feel confident in yourself. Now before I share you with the tips, I want to ask you that what you have done in your life till now to work upon your confidence. And I'm sure the answer would be nothing. And if your answer is nothing, then you have not started working on yourself, and you're complaining before trying that I do not have confidence. So guys, confidence is not something which you learn in school or which you learn in college by itself. It is something on which you have to work upon yourself. You have to give time. It is something which is not come under 1 to 2 days. It is not something in which you just read a book how to gain confidence and you would have the confidence of the other day after finishing the book. It is something which you will gain with practice, with dedication, with indulging into new activities, with challenging yourself. Okay, so starting off with the first point, which is perfectionist. Now I have made a different video on this altogether. If you want, you can watch that video itself. But if I talk about perfectionist, like in this video, to give you up, like what I'm actually trying to say is that you do not have to run after perfection. You do not have to run after the best thing or the perfect thing to happen, or you do not have to run after things that be perfect. For an instance, if I would have not uploaded my first YouTube video, and if I would have waited for that best video to happen, then I think I would have not started my YouTube journey till now. To be very honest, my first video, if you go and see in the YouTube section, my YouTube channel, you will see that it was not with the best camera, it was not with the best mic. It was like, and the quality also was not very good. It was like very poor quality. And today itself, if I compare from now, I think the voice has been improved. The video quality, what was earlier, has been improved. But it is not perfect yet. Many things are left yet to be perfect. It is on a very beginner level instance, and I actually know that by myself. But I'm still doing it because this is what I can do right now, and at least I'm doing it, right? I am not procrastinating my things to the later part of the life. So this is what I'm trying to make you understand over here. The point is that you need not to be perfect in anything which you're doing. You just need to start that thing. And until and unless you would not start that thing, you would not gain the confidence. If I would have not started with my first YouTube video, then I do not think that I would have gained this confidence and this experience which I carry right now in the present time in front of you guys. And I think this is very much evident from my first YouTube video to this video. You will see a huge difference. So guys, the first point is to start the right thing at the right moment, and the right moment is right now. So you do not have to wait for the right things. You do not have to wait for the right resources. If I would have waited for the right camera, for the right mic, for the right lightnings, then I think I would not started the YouTube journey now as well. So it is whatever resources, whatever things you have right now, try to do the things in that limited resources itself. Guys, I was someone who was not able to face the camera, who was not able to speak properly. I was not able to speak a single sentence without murmuring and without 5 and 10s of break. But if you see today, and if I myself see myself today, then I think I am so much proud of myself because I have improved a lot. For what I was earlier 4 months ago starting with the YouTube journey, and what I am today 4 months after, is something very different. The way of speaking has improved a lot. My confidence is in another level, and all these things have been come with practice. This was not something which I was born with, and this is not something which I have learned or I have taken any special classes for this. This is something which I have learned with consistency, gradually making videos, learning new things, sharing my experiences with you guys. Now if I talk about the second point, so the second point is to stay healthy and fit and to work upon yourself. So if you would not be healthy and fit, then the confidence would absolutely be not there. If I would have a fever right now, or if my throat was not well, then I think I would have lacked the confidence which I have when I would have fine. So here the main point is to work upon yourself, to treat yourself the best way you can. First thing I would say is to maintain a routine. If you are a student right now, or if you are a working professional, if you are anyone, you just need to make a routine which is suitable for yourself. And this routine is not something that I would tell you. If I tell you my routine, guys, then you would try to copy and follow that routine. But that routine is not something that would be suitable for you guys. Because the things which I do in a day, the things which is my priority in a day would be different for what your priority is in a day, and what is your routine, and what the things has to be added in your routine. So you have to make your own routine to see whether what thing fixes in your routine when and where. So here I would say that you do not need to copy someone's routine, and you need to make your own routine, and you need to work upon that. Now this is not something which you will attain in one go or in just one night or one click. This is something which you have to work upon for weeks or months or even years. You need to work upon yourself. You need to work upon your health, your physical health, your mental health, and your emotional health. Because if you would be healthy mentally, physically, and emotionally, because if you would be healthy in all these three aspects, so the confidence would reflect out, and everyone with you will able to see that very clearly. Now try by adding some habits gradually. It could be anything like going to the gym, or waking up early in the morning, or try to never miss your breakfast, or anything which is suitable for you. So if you try to make any one habit, gradually you will see to build confidence in yourself, when you will see that I am able to achieve the goal and I'm able to finish that habit every time. Now the third point is working upon your body language. And why maintaining your body language or your body gesture and posture is necessary. So if you would be having a perfect, or I would say a good body language and a good posture, then you would automatically feel confident. Just take an example. If you are in a party or in any kind of a function and you are sitting like your shoulders are bent like this, so I don't think so that you're gonna feel confident. But if you just keep your back straight and your shoulders straight, so the confidence will automatically be lightened up, and automatically within a few seconds there would be a change in your charm, in your personality, and in your confidence. Wearing clean and clear clothes and iron clothes is also one of the most important point. Let's say you have to go in a meeting. You enter the door, you enter into the cabin in front of a lot of people, and you see yourself that your clothes are not ironed, your clothes are not clear, your clothes are not clean, then automatically you would not feel confident in yourself. You would avoid speaking to other people. You would avoid yourself being in contact with other people. So it is very necessary that wherever you're going, you wear iron clothes and clean clothes. So by this, I do not mean that you have to be always be in a very fancy way, fancy lookout or something like that. It is just that you need to work upon yourself externally as well as internally. As much as being clean internally is important, the same being clean externally is also important. Your nails should be cut down, your nails should be clean, whether it is big or whether it is small. But I always prefer to have small nails, and I always have small nails because that looks really, I would say, that looks more confident. Now one of the most important point is to respect yourself and to be proud of yourself. Because if you would not respect yourself, then the confidence would not be able to come out properly. If you would not be proud of yourself, you would not be able to take stand, you will not be able to speak up for yourself even when you're right. So you need to be confident. You need to work upon your body language, your posture, your gesture, your way of walking into a room, your smile. You need to work upon your aura and each and everything. Now all these things, why it is important? Because it adds up to your confidence in way more than you think. Right, whether you're talking in Hindi or whether you're talking in English or whether in any other languages, you need to learn the art of speaking, and this would come by practicing. This would come by practice like this. Like you could practice this in front of the mirror or in front of your family members, in front of your friends. So these is one of the most important tips which I have worked upon my gaining confidence journey from the past few years. And one more thing, that this is not something which you will learn or which you will gain within one day or within one night. This is something which you would have to work upon yourself for weeks and for months or even for years. So be patient and be consistent. So this is all for today. Let's meet up in the next video. You can give that suggestion. Also, if you have some suggestions, you can provide me with the next video topics in the comment section below. So this is all for today, guys. Let's meet up in the next video. Till then, signing off. Bye bye. Radhe Radhe.